Yo, what up guys? Welcome back to Sneaker Stories. As always, I'm your host Chris Jack. Today checking out a very special collaboration between New Balance and Levi's, and that is none other on the classic 1300 silhouette. So without further ado, let's check them out. Alright, so this particular model from New Balance was originally created in 1985, but has seen its return now with the Levi's version as well, which a lot of thought has gone into the material sourcing and just the makeup of this particular pair. The first thing I want to mention about it was the price point. These were extremely expensive at 4,750 Rand locally here in South Africa, and were originally supposed to be released on March 26. However, that was pushed back around a month into April due to coronavirus. Now, I know from a lot of conversations I've had on the Sneaker Stories Instagram page with people, the price point was certainly a turn off. However, when I started to think about it more with what other kind of shoes are costing, maybe perhaps more hype shoes like something like the Yeezy 700, which goes for 4,999 here locally, I try to look for ways to basically justify that price point. And even me myself, I wasn't 100% sure I wanted to spend this on this particular pair. It's not really a silhouette that I know or I've ever seen on my feet, so I was trying to wait for an in-store opportunity to be able to try them on before purchasing, but that alas never happened. Thanks coronavirus. Anyway, I just decided to order them during one of my Insta lives, also on Sneaker Stories Instagram page, and unfortunately I was sent the incorrect size from Levi's. So I've got a 9.5 here, which I didn't really order. I ordered a UK 9, which is my true to size, and they are a little bit big for me on foot. But nonetheless, as requested by you guys, I'm just going to show you them anyway, just because the material makeup and the quality of the particular shoe is really worth checking. And obviously the story and the details behind it as well. So getting into it, I'm going to start off with the box over here. You'll notice the Levi's for feet and New Balance co-branding on the top of this orange section. It is a top-loaded box over here, so you can just take the whole top off. You do have the Made in America statement over here, which basically just says 75 years of authentic American craftsmanship. New Balance made is designed without compromise. The pair represents the unwavering commitment to those who walk their own path. So some pretty cool inspirational quotes under there, and the rest of the box is just a natural brown color. You do have the New Balance Made in America branding or logo, step and repeat there, done on the wax paper inside. But that is pretty much it for the box. Now onto the shoes itself. I'm going to start off with the right hand shoe. There's one little difference we'll get to in the review, but basically the majority of the upper here is done in this long hair suede, and that directly draws its inspiration from the reverse side of the leather patch on the back of Levi's 501 jeans. It is a really awesome color and buttery suede over here as well. The rest of the patches on the shoes, which you'll see in the toe box, tongue section, and a little hits here towards the rear of the shoe, are done in raw white oak cone denim, and that is the denim that is created at the Cone Mills White Oak factory in the States, which is used in Levi's 501 denim. Now, one thing that people don't really know about this is that that factory, as far as I'm aware, has actually closed down now. So there's only a limited amount of this particular denim left, and once it's run out, it's run out. So these shoes that are created here using this particular denim, they really are very limited. Taking a look at some other hits of color on the shoe, you do have these orange, which ties up with the Levi's orange here, done in the New Balance logo, which is backed by a premium white leather as well. And that continues into the heel section of the shoe over here, where you've got that in the heel tab with the New Balance branding, which has been stamped onto that in black. And taking a look at the tongue section, on the outer side, you've got the raw salvage denim. Top of that, you've got this orange New Balance Classic 1300 made in the USA tongue tag over there. And then looking into the sock liner section of the shoe, this is done in a cream white premium leather, and that wraps the entire sock liner of it. The reverse of the tongue is also done in that cream white leather, and you also got the authenticity of the white oak Cone Mills stamp done on that particular tag sewn in there. One thing I want to highlight, which is only on this left hand shoe, you do have the Levi's little logo, which has been stitched under that panel over here, done in an orange. So that's pretty reminiscent of the same kind of logo you would find stitched into your jeans from Levi's. And then from a lacing perspective, only one set provided with the pair of shoes, and they are a cream white matching up with that sock liner leather and reverse tongue, and those have an orange aglet on the end of them. Taking a look further down to the midsole, this is done in an orange branded navy and white split tone midsole. It's an end cap New Balance technology as well. You've also got the NB logo done in the heel counter section over there, And then underneath the shoe, you've got this beautiful gum outsole with New Balance branding. This is the XAR 1000 outsole with the New Balance logo there as well. Just to show you the insoles, these are done in a complete orange with the Levi's 4 feet and New Balance co-branding logos over there. These are incredibly squishy and comfortable as well, so they definitely do add a good level of comfort to the fit of this particular pair. Now from a sizing perspective, as I mentioned earlier, I was sent the incorrect size, which was only a half size up from my true to size. I could probably get away with wearing these, so I probably still would recommend going true to size with this particular pair. However, if you do have the opportunity to try these on in store or a similar model without even being this particular collaboration, then definitely do that, because it will be your safest bet. Then just again, on a pricing perspective, these were hellishly expensive at 4,750 Rand retail. So it's really one of those shoes you really need to be mad about. Or a big fan of Levi's, New Balance, or this particular silhouette, or just a collaboration to be able to justify spending that on this particular pair. For me personally, I won't be replacing them. As I've mentioned, the silhouette just doesn't really work for me as well as I would love it to for something that is this expensive. But that's pretty much it for this particular review. If you do want to get a pair, there are still some limited sizes available on places like Archive as well as Levi's website themselves. As far as I understand, both Shelf Life and New Balance website are sold out at this stage, but you can always look to the resale market if you cannot get it retail, because they're pretty much going for what the retail was, or maybe even in some circumstances less than what retail was. But that's it for these New Balance 1300 Levi's collaborations. I hope you guys have found this review helpful. If you do have any further questions, please drop them in the comments section below, and I'll do my best to get back to you as soon as possible. And as always, please give the video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe right here for more content like this down the line. But that's it from me for today, guys. I'll catch you on the next one.